everyone, I'm Maria Ozer and this is NFT Art News. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about few interesting open calls. We are going to talk about some drama, but little bit. I actually don't like drama so much, but we should talk about it anyway. We are going to talk about artworks copies in Web3. We are going to talk about collectors who are stalking their artists. We are going to talk about love, art, and interesting opportunities. Of course, we can't avoid open call topic. Submissions open from August 1st until August 15th. This open call created by Anna Zubriv, a known black and white artist. You should submit your black and white artwork. I will leave here all the information so you can follow it, and links will be in comments if I can, because it's only my second video on YouTube, and on first video they didn't let me leave any links. They said like you need to work a bit more, so we'll see. If so, then just go to X and see this profile, and there you'll find all the information. A lot of benefits are going to be for selected artists. There are going to be 8 selected artists. I submitted my artwork. I've been working on this art for 6 months, so I really hope that I will be one of those artists. But anyway, I wish good luck for everyone. So you have a few more days to submit open call Infinite Realms by One Love Art DAO. Also, I can't skip one really interesting open call, Bali Art Residency 2025. So last year there was a Residency open call. I submitted myself, but unfortunately I wasn't one of the selected artists. Now they are looking for 12 strangers again, 1 month on Bali Residency, even love story. I'm gonna share it in another video because otherwise this video is gonna be too long. This is really exciting open call. I would love to be selected. We'll see. Just think about it. 1 month on Bali, surrounded with creative people, creating something amazing, inspired by nature. What can be better? So, good luck to everyone. Let me hide this litter. I don't want to be blocked. God, I need longer hair, you know, because this is my kind of favorite t-shirt. By the way, just in case if you don't know what is here. It is this, nothing more. Last week we were talking about a new collector who is apparently gone from our space, but I think he was asking artists to burn their artworks. Of course, there were artists who were burning their artworks. Few artists from those who were burning their artworks actually were making copies of someone's artworks. Then we find out that few artists at least making some copies of someone's artworks in Web3. This can be a problem. If you are making a copy of someone's artwork, you can be blocked on marketplaces. It's not about you can be blocked, you will be blocked. Even if you paint it all yourself. I was already sharing some artworks, copies. I'll share here again for you can understand what I mean about copies. I don't mention specifically artists who were creating copies or who were creating original. I don't say which one is copy, which one is original. I don't want to blame anyone. I don't want to bring any drama. I just want to give you an example what you shouldn't do in Web3. So what we find out about that collector, that he's not for new actually in our space, found his old account, yes, and he was already asking for burning their artworks, and it's not the problem actually. He was stalking one artist from UK. Yes, you can just see this all here. So stay safe. Also, we had an amazing space last Sunday with Stephanie. Stephanie is an amazing model. She's a nude model in Web3. You can see some of her photos here, but of course I need to blur something. You can go to check her socials, her marketplace if you're interested. Every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we're having 30 plus space, real talk, real artists. 30 plus is, by the way, it's not about age, so if you're 18, you can also join us. Yes. it's 18 plus if you're about age. Usually we are interviewing artists with Chazbest99, he's my co-host, and we are talking about some personal stuff. Oh my god, we love it. Of course we love it. Everyone loves it. Don't tell me that you're only professional. No, I don't trust this. We all like real stuff because we like to see who's behind the canvas. I'm not gonna tell you what was there. You should listen it in record, especially. It's available. If you are curious, go and listen yourself. We had space with Mr. Buying on X. We're discussing this. Of course, it's painful for collectors who are buying really expensive, maybe artwork, and then he finds it that it's actually a copy.
You know, you got to ask yourself when you first come into this space, or if you've been here for a long time, you still need to ask yourself, right? Who owns what? If I go to my son's profile in a marketplace, right? I look at her art, her pieces, and she sells a lot of one-on-ones also. Now, it's digital, so her pieces are digital, right? Now, if I was, say, a physical painter and I want to see, I really like this digital piece of hers, right? And I'm going to go and paint exactly the same copy, right? But in a physical format. I convert it to NFT, take a snapshot, upload a JPEG, I put it on for sale. She might put her digital work, which she does on her on her tool. It's not AI, it's digitally, it's hand painted on a digital format. But my physical, I'm going to sell it at half the price or a quarter of the price, right? A couple of days or within a week, it gets sold. How can someone sell their physical that looks like mine? I am so mad. How can that happen? But it does. It does happen.
So everyone should be careful, collectors and artists as well. Also, after my shirts, I made shirts already about artworks copies. I got DM from one of artists whose artwork I shown there. And as I said, I don't mention artists intentionally. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't say which artwork was copy. I don't say anything. But I got a DM from one of artists and she was complaining me like, Maria, why do you create drama around my art? Why do you post it? I thought we are friends. You are so wrong. And I want to say, I am not, because I think we should highlight these things for these things gets less. And you are wrong, actually. So just for your information, yes, you are wrong. Don't make copies and then everything is going to be fine. And say things that I didn't mention your name. Next time I will, if you are going to keep blackmailing me. And I don't want this, by the way. As I said, I don't want this. What else did I want to say? Yes, that artist also complained me about that they were blocked on some of marketplaces because of that artwork which I shown in my video. It's exactly why I'm telling about this to you. Guys, don't make copies. I understand. When I was practicing, when I was learning how to paint, how to draw, of course we all follow other artists. We want to see, we want to learn from them. Oh my God, can you shut up? Okay. Of course we are learning from other artists sometimes in the beginning of our way, but we don't need to mint it, yeah? I don't even show in my socials works, which I was just learning how to draw or paint. I mean, it's just practice. It's okay. Just don't sell it. Don't mint it. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Follow me on Telegram channel. Follow me on X and on Instagram, of course. In Instagram, there is more art from me. On X, more NFT art from me. And here is news. Okay, it was NFT art news with Maria Ozer. Thank you for joining. And if you have any interesting news from Web3, you can always DM me about them on Telegram, X, Instagram. And yes, let's share them together. Have a nice week. See you next week. Bye bye.